Hi, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nurhaslinda. You can call me Nani for short. So today my friends and I, Nurhaslinda and Azizi, will explain to you guys region 3 in this subject, which is East Asia. So we go one by one first, and I, as the first presenter, will explain to you guys about the introduction, the climate of this region, and also the environmental problem in this region, and the rest my groupmate will explain to you guys. Okay, so this is the map of the world, and East Asia is located in the red circle, as you can see, and this is the map of the East Asia. East Asia consists of 8 countries, which is China, Hong Kong, Japan, Macau, Mongol, South Korea, North Korea, and Taiwan. So we'll go to the introduction. Okay, in the 1990s, East Asia was called as the East Asian Miracle. Okay, why they are being called as East Asian Miracle? East Asian Miracle actually, it means like the region, they are having a economic dramatic growth, which is they are doing great in their economy, and every other country know this region so good in the economy. So that's why they are being called as East Asian Miracle. And nowadays, which is today, East Asian region is led by Japan, China, South Korea, and Taiwan, which is this big 4 country. Like everyone knows, is very high tech technology. They are having an advanced technology, and like you go everywhere, like everyone know what China is doing, what Japan is doing, what South Korea is doing. They are very good, doing great in their economy. Okay, so back to the history. I mean, like the basic history. In the early 90s, East Asian, technically they are focused on their global economic growth and their political power. Focus in the global economic growth means they go to the other part of the region, the other part of the nearby country, and they try to expand their business, selling this and that, to to expand the economy, to grow the business. And in the political power means they try to expand their power, just like what Japan did during World War II, which is they go to war to take a lot of Asian countries, try to spread their power, try to make other countries love Japan as much as they want. They really force the people to love Japan, to speak in Japan, to sing in Japan, even sing their national anthem. So they really want to spread their power and to show that they are power. Okay, I mean, like from the ancient times already, Chinese people already instigate a lot of most significant human advance from technology to art. They contribute a lot in technology especially, and they also call other people as a barbarian comparison to their own civilized way. They think that they are better than other people in this world, so they call the other people as a barbarian, while they call themselves as the Middle Kingdom. Middle Kingdom mean at the center of the world, mean they want to be in the center of the world. So as you can see today, I guess China already achieved this title. Like they are doing great, like people know them. You go everywhere, you can see Chinese people, you can see China people. They are doing good in their economy as well, and other big countries also scared of this China, this kind of things. So I guess they really achieved their title. Okay, on top of that, Japan also have this similar attitude with the China. They also feel like they are superior compared to other people in this world. They think they are more better than them. Okay, so right after that, right after World War II happened, there's a lot of things. There's a lot of changes in the East Asia. They are having a lot of issues such as poverty, political disruption, and cultural confusion. In 1945, when Japan was defeated by US, Japan country ruined everything. I mean, like Japan is totally destroyed. They are economically devastated, and Japan being hated in the region due to their wartime acts, which is like I said before, Japan during the wartime is like so cruel. They force people to do this and that, and due to that people hate them and hate the country. Okay, and after that the Koreas also gained their independence following decade after all this thing happens in Japan. Like a decade after, Korea get their independence. However, in the 1950s there are Korean War, which is make the country split into two, which is North Korea and South Korea, as you can see today. North Korea is more to the communist country and South Korea is more to the democratic country. Actually there are a lot of difference between North and South Korea, from the language, from their government, like a lot of things. North Korea people don't have the internet access like we did though. The government is controlling everything. Like South Korea, they are so open. The government give the right to the people to do whatever they want without controlling them. So actually there are a lot of difference between these two. But today, the relationship between North and South Korea is getting better compared to the last time. And today, and next 40 years after all these things happens, East Asian countries experience widely different fortunes. As you can see today, East Asian country really changed a lot from last time till now, and now they are a really developed country and they are having and doing great in their economy, in their government. And East Asian is one part of Asian that their country is so very well developed compared to the other Asian country. Okay, next I will explain about the climate in this region. These regions are having three climates, which is subtropical rainy climates, temperate climates, and dry climates. So we'll go and discuss one by one first, okay? Okay, first is subtropical rainy climates. Subtropical rainy climates occurs in the southern part of China. Southern part of China, as example, is Shanghai and Hubei. Okay, this criteria of this climate is they are having a moisture winds, and they will have a heavy rain. Moisture wind is a breeze that similar to the winds that we have in Genting Highland and Cameron Highland. You know, the very nice wind. So that's the moisture winds. However, in the mid to late summer, the heating of the Pacific Ocean, as you know, East Asia is located nearby the Pacific Ocean. Okay, so during the summer, mid to late summer, the heating from the Pacific Ocean will cause this part of place to having a typhoon. So it's quite dangerous, as you know. Typhoon really can destroy a city, and that's why, as you can see in the news, like this country, the East Asia country, is really prepared themselves to having a lot of natural disaster. Okay, and average temperature for this climate is from 10 degrees Celsius up to 80 degrees Celsius. Okay, the next climate is a temperate climate. Temperate climates it's like normal climates in this region. It occurs in North China, the Korea, and Japan. It brings the summer rain and also drier winter. Summer rain is like, even though it's summer, it still have a rain. And drier winter means, even though it's a winter, it's a cold weather, but there's no wind. It's a very dry, but it's a cold, something like that. And the average temperature during this climate is at least 10 degrees Celsius. And the last one is a dry climates. Dry climates is occur in western part of China and the whole Mongolia. As you can see in the picture, the land is cracking and it shows how dry the place it is. However, dry climates is occur due to the place of the region. I mean, like it becomes dry because the humid ocean air lost its moisture by the time they reach to this place. So that's why this place is a bit dry compared to the other two climates. Okay, so next we'll be discussing the environmental problem of this region. There are 4 environmental problems in this region, which is first is natural hazard, human impact, disease, and pollution. So like usual, we'll go one by one first. The first one is natural hazard. Natural hazard is also known as a natural disaster that occur in, I think, all part of all country in this world, and like East Asia, as you know, they are so famous with their earthquake, their typhoon, their hurricanes, their floods, and this is all because their geographic location. Okay, as you can see here, it shows the earthquake. Okay, and like Japan actually a country that lying along a convection plate boundary that make it so subtle to earthquake. Means their location is a place where a lot of earthquake happen. They also having a lot of active volcano, so that's why they are having a lot of natural disaster. This is something that you cannot hold from occurs. It will occur. It's just a bad or good. I mean, like in a small or very bad natural disaster. Actually, during 1995, Japan was having a major earthquake that it destroyed so much of their Kobe city, and also during 1976, China also having a massive earthquake that hit the local coal mining area, and it killing like 242,000 people. Just imagine how bad their earthquake is. Okay, the next is the floods. As you can see in the slide. Okay, actually flooding is a natural hazard, natural disaster on the low-lying major river plains, which is flooding is a annual event that will occur in this region. However, this Chinese flood usually can attract publicity because of the large number of people affected. But however, the similar hazard also occur in the other part of the region. The worst flood that ever occurred in China is the 2010 summer flood, which is it killed hundreds and displaced millions, despite they are having 3 gorgeous dams to help back the flood water, but still the impact so bad and it killed a lot of people and life. Okay, what is 3 gorgeous dam? 3 gorgeous dam is a hydroelectric gravity dams that spawns the Yangtze River in the China, and this dam is known as the world's largest power station in this world. Just imagine how big this dam is. And this dam also provided a flood storage space to help back the water from stream and make the flood worse. So, but still, even though they have this dam, the flood still occurs and still bad. Okay, next is the typhoon. As you can see in the picture, it is typhoon that occurs in East Asia. Okay, the next is the human impact. Actually, human activity may cause or enhance a natural disaster. Human action often make the flooding worse. And like the worst one is happened in 1981, 1991 and 2010. It's the floods that occurs along the Changjiang. It is due to abnormal precipitation. This is due to their deforestation that caused the floods to happen. And the next one is the flood that occurs because of the massive production of Three Gorges project. This project will raise the river flow in some places and reduce it elsewhere. And because of they can raise the river flow in some place, this can lead to the flood style. So that's why make the flood become worse. And the other activity like the mining pollution, that they release the toxic chemical into the water, deforestation due to they want to build a lot of new building and it caused the place to being polluted. This is all caused by our human activities. Okay, the next environmental problem is a disease. Last time, HIV and AIDS case is increasing and become a threat in China. It was recognized as a national problem in 2001 when the health official in China is being admitted to a very serious epidemic. And at the end of 2010, the United Nations Programme on HIV and AIDS estimate there are 15,000 sufferers of HIV in China. So just imagine how many of the China people is being affected by HIV. And this HIV occurs because in the late 1980s, there are several countries made an industry of blood collection. And I think China also doing this thing. However, due to they fail to follow the SOP, to follow the sterilization guidelines, it results to the transmission of this virus, which is it affect a lot of people. And the media in China try to cover up this, but they try to cover up, but still the people know about it. And in the beginning of 2001, Beijing authority, they spent heavily on the education programs to clean up the blood collection process, although they could not afford the life prolonging medication on HIV and AIDS sufferers. But now the number is normal, everything is under control already. And like everyone know, China is very famous with influenza. Like last time, SARS technically occurs in China. It spread in the China first, and then it spread to the other parts of the world because the traveler that go to China go back to their hometown and spread the virus. And technically this virus came from chicken and spread to the human. And I guess now we have the vaccine for SARS. And today we still having a new influenza from China, which is a COVID-19, and up until now we don't have any vaccine yet for this. Okay, next we'll move to the pollution. Actually, the pollution occurs as their industrial activity increase, as they are having a lot factory, and this factory will release a very toxic waste, so that it will cause the place to pollute. Okay, so in this region we will discuss two pollution, which is air pollution and water pollution. Air pollution is occur in the big city like Beijing, Shanghai, Guangzhou, and this city also being as the most 10 polluted cities in the world. Imagine in the world, it's not in the China, in the world. And what caused this place to being polluted? This is because actually China, it depends on the coal burning to produce an energy, and some of the small factory and power plants, they do not burn the coal inefficiently, and this will lead to they to produce a lot of toxic waste. This toxic waste that will cause a acid rain. And acid rain, yes. And the next one is the water pollution. Water pollution is a particularly serious around the expanding major city. It occurs when the raw sewage and untreated industrial wastage be released into the ocean, and this is led to the ocean to being polluted, the river to being polluted, and they can't get a very clean water supply due to this pollution. There is one case in the 1916, a high mercury levels from industrial factory poisoned the fish and killed over 1,000 Japanese people who ate them. Just imagine this factory release the toxic wastage to the ocean. The fish live in the ocean, eat everything. People take the fish and they eat, and now they're being affected. So just imagine how these things are related from one to one. So but what to do, because they are a very developed country and they need all these things to survive. So that's it. That's it from my part. So the other part my friends will explain to you guys. Thank you. Bye.
Hey, hi, my name is Linda. Hey, hi, my name is Linda. So today I will present for Region 3, East Asia. For my part is a history of East Asia. history of Asia. Okay, let's get started. First, Chinese Empire. Okay, Chinese Empire is starting from the culture developed. Is the largely interact from the past Chinese civilization and the empires of surround of terrorists, meaning that the the establishment of the Chinese Empire is edited by the land and lost into the river. Okay, the internal anarchy fragment that the area controlled by the Chinese emperor, such as when their uh, meaning that the praise left a mark on the people and the landscape. Okay, Chinese people produce a series of technology and culture achievement, which is the invention of the papers, printing, compass, crossbow, pedal boats, and clocks. Okay, in the same times, they also developed the distinctive of writing, script, style of paintings, pottery, building, and design. Okay, Chinese, they have a significant into the astronomy, mathematics, and understand of the weather and the minerals. So the engineering is skill such as a deep meaning. They can influence, for example, the Chinese painting, influence in the French painter Claude Monet in the late 80s, which is it's been taken up in the Western Europe. Okay, foundation is Chinese culture. Okay, first Chinese civilization 2000 BC is the Zhou dynasty, which is the 122 to 265 BC. There have Zhou dynasty have been developed for they are using the Confucian and Daoism. Okay, um, the dosim is come from the Huanghe, what we call the Yellow River Valley. Okay, based from the weight from agriculture, surplus and craft skill, is control much of the lower river. We call the Huanghe and the Changjiang Yangtze River Basin. Okay, if you can see in the map, the map of the Huanghe Yellow River is from this here, from China, since south of China and Philippines, they're here. Okay, and the China Yangtze River is from the east China Sea. They cross to Myanmar and near to India, some sort like that. Okay. So the Zhou dynasty, the next dynasty is the Zhou dynasty. They are using the Iron Age technology, irrigation, deeper plowing of the soil to support the economy growth. Okay, they improve the transportation wider to the geographic trading area. Okay, the purpose of the Chinese land attract and attacks from the outside. During the political and social upheaval, the confusion of Confucius and Daoism. Alright. Um, Confucius. Okay, Confucius, we call as a administrator, which is they manage and order conduct on proper relation in all social contents, meaning that they can they're using of we call for the better trade. Okay, such as more able managers to focus and in order to conduct proper relation in all social contents. Okay, um, hundreds years later, knowledge of Confucian principle uh, uh, render already appointment to the public's office through a system merit based written exam. Okay, this his significance as a educator lead to the adoption of Confucian birthday in September. Now we call as a Nation Teachers Day. Okay, Daoism is a teaching by Laozi. Okay, this trend from the Confucian hierarchy system for the organization society prefer to the return to the local village based communities with the little government interfere, opposing the concept of yin and yang, meaning that the harmonies and the balance of the all pairs are the opposite in the universe. Okay, that means add up a little bit more. The yin and yang is included with the dark side and the sunny side. Um, or we can call negative and the positive, or male and female, evil and goods, or heaven and earth. Yin is a female, link highway, appreciation that affects Chinese gender value. Okay, independence and principle operating in the space and the time. Yin and yang are seen as brave. Every person's duty is to strengthen the control and expand to the key reach above. Okay, Doi, King Dynasty. King Dynasty is started on 220 BC. They are imposed the strict law, well and separate feudal states into central and culturally informed empire and standardized written script. Capital near with the modern Xi'an. Armies extend empire southward into the Xinjiang West River Basin and westward as far as Lanzhou. Built the Great Wall, and it's a high cost completing the wall cost of internal investment. Okay, the Southern Asia Buddhism actually has been rejected early in South China. The Buddhism monk from India, they has been reached northern China in early years, first millennium, when editing spiritual dimension to the materialistic Confucianism brought a more systematic framework to the Taoist philosophies. Result the literary and artistic brilliance, religious tolerance, and foreign trade. So literate the Chinese elites actually is being rejected by Buddhism as the destructive. Okay. Last, the Tang Dynasty. Okay, spread the Chinese, the influence in the northern part of modern China, Korea, Japan, and northern Vietnam. They have two Buddhism, Zen Buddhism and Lamistic Buddhism. In the Zen Buddhism, is a center of the meditation, moments inside that cause them mundane activity. Arrived in Korea and Japan early 120s centuries. Okay, for the Lamistic Buddhism, established in the Tibet, added in 60s, combining combination from the Indian Buddhism with the Tibet rituals, Lama leaders, and had both religions and secular roles. Dalai Ocean is the wisdom is the given by Mongol ruler to the Tibetan Buddhism third leader. Chinese dynasty, which is to establish the political and control over the Tibet. Okay, let's go for the Mongol invasion. Okay, Mongol invasion is 120s. Mongol invaded China. Kublai Khan is the Mongol leader. He already established capital in northern China, Beijing. He and his descendants rules as the Chinese emperor and drive Chinese intellectual and economic development. Okay, they have ruled the much modern Russia in 130 centuries, growing the Chinese harassment of the new rulers, which is this disruption and tax imposed on them, crop the failures and famines, and open the ways of revelation establishment of the Ming dynasty in 1368. Okay, this is a portrait of the Kublai Khan, which is drawn shortly after his death in the February 181294. Okay, the letter of the emperors, the Ming dynasty is 1368 to 1044. The naval power under Admiral Cheng Ho. This is Cheng Ho, Zenki, we can call. So 1405, 1433. His adventure beyond the India, Persian Gulf, Red Sea, Eastern Africa, and Madagascar. Okay, Chinese is conducted a trade but did not conquer the lands, and they withdrew from the winder and linkage. Okay, this is a Zhengho or Zhenghi pictures, formerly normalized as a Chinese remainer, explorer, diplomat, fleet or admiral. So it's in the China early Ming dynasty lah. Okay, next, the king. Manchu dynasty is 9644 and 9911. Mid 1600 centuries. This Chinese realms is expanded to its western limit to the northern Mongolia, Xinjiang, Tibet, Burma and Taiwan. Okay, they have expansion brought the Lamistic Buddhism, Muslim into the western part of the China. Okay, in 1820s, China became the world's wealthiest empire. Normally, their poor internal government has faced the Western of influence and conflicts. So this is a picture that you can see. Shunzi is the first king emperor rule over the China from 164 to 44 to 1661. The beside him is a Pui, is the the last emperor of the China, and the 12th and the final ruler of the Qiang dynasty from the 1908 to 1912. Okay, this is his picture. You can see it. Okay, we go to the Japanese exoliation. Okay, sorry. The most powerful of kingdom or empires is the Ainu or non-Chinese people were among earliest inhabitants, but restricted northward as other groups invaded through Korea. Okay, principle of the Shinto and encapsulated Chinese traditional value, national religion built in the animism, accent, myths and customs. Okay, the Shinto involves emperor worship and Japanese superiority, meaning that it's become instrument of political control. Okay, in Shintoism, both living and non-living object possess spirit. Mount Fuji and other mountains being given special reverence. Japanese crowded into the lowlands and avoiding the mountain because they fear that volcanic eruption and earthquakes. This is a picture of the mountain of the Fuji mountain, and the Japanese Buddhism tolerates Shintoism. Both are followed by the most population. Chinese Deisms and Confucianism also influenced social practice. Japanese emperor restated in Kyoto, retiring from the public life and delegating in administration of the country to lead the families to the court nobles. Okay, this is Shin Yoshinobu Tokugawa, the last shogun, 1867, and is a Meiji emperor resigning from February 3, 1867 until his death on July 30, 1912. Okay, the shogun actually dominated Japan and largely maintained in its isolation from the rest of the world. Last shogun resigned in the 1867 by the Meiji emperor, as I said. He regained his position as titular head of government. 1889, the emperor became the figurehead and the political power was taken and leading figures into the parliament. Okay, we go to the Korea's origins. Area in the North Korea was a center of the first Korean kingdom, around which the peninsula was unified in the AD 60s, 600s centuries. Okay, after Mongol invasion and retreat, the Confucian principle of the government were adopted and Buddhism as a major religion. Yi dynasty, founded in the Seoul in 1392, ruled the kingdom of the Korea until 1910. Okay, 1894 till the 1865, the newly strengthened Japanese forces overran Korea, defeating the both Chinese and the Russian attempts to aid the Koreans. Okay, meaning they are fighting. From Chinese and Russian is fighting for the Korean. The Korean today subscribe to mixed religions, including Buddhism, Taoism, Confucianism, and Christianity, adapting this faith and practicing them in a unique way. Okay, what the response to the Europe insurrection? Okay, Portuguese lead European expedition to the region at 1500th century and soon followed by Dutch, Spanish, French and British. Okay, European colonists never occupied China, Korea or Japan, but the arrival of traders, missionaries and military forces affected them all. Okay, they are partially incorporation into the Western global economic and culture system began. Okay, China resists the colonization. 1957, Portuguese established Macau as a first trading port and Chinese ports. So British East British East India Company raised demand Chinese tea, which is the export through the southern port of Guangzhou, that we call Canton. The first tea was paid in the silver, but replaced opium from India as a trade increase. 1796. To preserve the privilege, the trading position at the Guangzhou, the company bought the King Emperor ban on importing opium to China. However, the company realized that increasing big income on its Indian monopoly over the production of opium, and it sold the drugs in open auction in India. 1819, opium trade stimulated lower prices, exceed the value of tea and export. It's a required payment in the Chinese silver drain those resources. Chinese officially reinstated the policy and forbidden the opium import. 1941, to 1841 to 1842, Opinion War forces the king government to sign the Treaty of Nanjing. This treaty established a framework to continue British trade with China and opening to the other port. The port of Hong Kong has built at the entrance to the Zhujiang estuary. Okay, disrupted Chinese Republic. 1912, a republic replaced with the enfeebled Qing dynasty. Sun Yat-sen has experience of Excel, a rebellion in 1890s, and his Kuomintang party to the Chinese Nationalist Party claim overall the political power. Okay, however, the hamper of the strife among local warlords and communist rebellion and Japanese attack. The Japanese invasion of the China began with the 1933 expansion of the northern east, which the Japanese has occupied early in 1900. Okay, on 1937, declare of war. The Kuomintang and the Chinese Communists unite in resistance. Okay, so Japanese aggression. After 1867, new Meiji government of the Japan take major action to prevent the world domination by the Western country. But the Meiji leaders follow with the Western part of the international political power through the rapid industrialization. End of 80s, new military power enabled Japan to conquer Taiwan and the Korea and to win the war against Russia. Okay, government encouraged drive to modernization in Japan, also strengthen economic stability, especially in manufacturing. Okay, early in 19th, Japanese government become more democratic. Okay, last but not least, the globalization and the East Asia. Most of the country in the East Asia have the major involvement in the global economy, especially the economic. They have this country. They have export the product, import to the America and European market. East Asia increasing involvement the world events and led the major political, demographic and culture change. Okay, so that's it. I will pass to my colleague on the next of the sub region. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Azizi Azami, and today I would like to present about Region 3, East Asia. So, do you know about Toyota company? Okay, Toyota company, it is third largest automotive manufacturer. It is located at Toyota City Aichi, and the annual sales of Toyota is about 120 billion. It produces about 5.5 million vehicles per year from 56 manufactured plants across 6 continents. It employs about 200,000 workers. And the administrator of Toyota and the founder is named Kichori Toyoda, and CEO Akido Toyoda, and managing director is Takeshi Suzuka. And 3 basic concepts in Toyota. It is automation, JIT, just in time, Kaizen. Automation Jidoka is human intelligence combining high quality, short delivery times and low cost production. Just in time is what is need, when it need, and what and what amount is needed. And Kaisen is continuous improvement. We move to another slide is sub-regions. Sub-region is there's just 5 countries: Japan, Korea, China, Mongolia, and Taiwan. Okay, in Japan, we got 5 of island: Hokkaido, Honshu, Shokoku, Kyushu, Ryukyu Island. And Hokkaido, we got 9 of city: Otaru, Abashiri, Shari, Asahikawa, Obihiro, Kitami, Wakanai, Sapporo, and Hakodate. And in manufacturing sector, they're more focusing on cosmetic product, which is located in Sapporo, Hokkaido. They produce from sugar beets and other locally ground vegetable. In agriculture sector, they're more focusing on tomato cultivation, which is the name of the farm is J Tomakomai Company Limited. It's located in Tomakomai in Hokkaido. It has a large greenhouse and grow tomato plants about 12,000 in all, each standing about 4 meter tall. In services sector, they're more focusing on tourism sector, which is in winter activity. It is located in Sapporo, Japan. The activity, for example, it is ice fishing and camping in iceberg and eat Japanese tempura. In Honshu, they got about a few cities: Kyoto, Sendai, Tokyo, Hiroshima, Mount Fuji, Nagoya, Osaka, Kobe, Yokohama, Kyoto, Akita. And manufacture sector, they involved in electronic manufacturing, which is company name Star Micronics Company Limited. It's located in Shizuoka, Japan. They produce printer, electronic component, and precision part. Japanese multinational electronic component and printer manufacturing company. Hajime Sato is the president of CEO Star Micronics. In agriculture sector, they focus on paddy rice certification. It's located in Niigata Prefecture, Honshu, Japan. It is known as important producer of rice in Honshu. In services sector, they more focusing on tourism, ski, one of the tourism attraction. In winter activity, it is located in Nagona, Yuzawa, Tohoku. The most popular sport it is skiing. More than 500 ski resorts are located in island in Honshu. And the third one is Shokoku. We got 5 cities: Kagawa, Tokushima, Kochi, Ehime. In manufacture sector, they're more focusing in shipbuilding. The company name is Imabari Shipbuilding Company Limited. It is located in Kaura, Imabari, Ehime. It is specialized in constructing and repairing of shipbuilding in wide range of ships. In agriculture sector, they're more focusing on citrus farming. It is located in Gogo Island in Matsuyama, Ehime Prefecture, Japan. They're more popular than rice farming in Hime because geographic and climate condition. In services sector, they're more focusing in transportation. In Shokoku Railway Company, it is located in center of town Takamatsu Kagawa, Japan. It is operates intercity rail services in the fourth prefecture of the island, Shokoku in Japan. In the fourth one is Kyushu. It got separate between northern and southern Kyushu. In northern, we got Fukuoka, Kumamoto, Nagasaki, Oita, Saga. And southern, we got Kagoshima, Miyazaki, Okinawa. In manufacturing sector, they're more focusing in automobiles and automotive part. The company name is Daihatsu Motor Kyushu Company. It's located in Sho Washiden Nakatsu, Oita. The company develops, design, and manufacture and sell automobile, industry vehicle, and their parts. In agriculture sector, they're more focusing in growth of green tea and specialty of tea. It's located in Fukuoka, Kyushu. Kyushu is the southernmost island in Japan and consists of 7 prefectures, many of which sell green tea. In services sector, it is located in Sasebo, Nagasaki, Japan. It has theme park. It's located in Huistenbosch, which is recreate the Netherlands by displaying life-size copy of old Dutch building. Ryukyu Island. It is Amami, Okinawa, Miyako, Yaima, Osumi, Tokara, and Kume. In fishing sector, it is more focusing on tuna fish. It is located on Okinawa Island. It is economic activities and the logo to promote Okinawa tuna and want to further expand market outside the prefecture. In agriculture sector, it's more focusing on strawberry farm. It is located in Kunigami district, Okinawa, Ryukyu. Strawberry picking is very popular activity in Japan. In services sector, it got Takomi village. It's located in Yaima district, Okinawa prefecture, Japan. This is traditional village of 116 Rokyu house. It is a charming. It is historically interesting. In South Korea, you got a lot of city. Seoul, Busan, Bucheon, Busan, Incheon, Daeju, Daejeon, Suwon, Goyang, and Seonnam-si. Manufacturing sector focus on automotive, which is the company name Hyundai Motor Company. This is located in the center of Seoul, in South Korea. South Korea is multinational automotive manufacturer. In services sector, it more focusing on transportation, which is the company name is Korea Railroad Corporation. It's located in Daejeon, South Korea. It operates commuter subway, intercity, and freight train through South Korea. In agriculture sector, they're more focusing on rice planting. It is located in Seoul, South Korea. The most important crop in Korea is rice. Crisis between North Korea and South Korea. The division Korea between North South Korea was the result of the Allied victory in World War II in 1945. Ending the Empire of Japan, 35 years of rule of Korea. The United States and Soviet Union occupied the country. The boundary between their zone of control along 38 parallel. Cold War negotiation between the United States and Soviet Union failed to lead to an independent, unified Korea. Unified, supervised elections were held in the US occupied South only. This led to the establishment of the Republic Korea in South Korea, which is promptly followed by establishment of the Democratic People Republic of Korea in North Korea. United States supported in Korea, it supported the North, and each government claimed sovereignty over the whole peninsula. The Korea War, which lasted from 1950 to 1953, ended in stalemate and has left the two Koreas spread by the Korea Demilitarized Zone up to present day. In China, we got a lot of list city: Zhejiang, Ganju, Tibet, Xianhai, Sichuan, Yunnan, Guangxi, Guangdong, Hunan, Guangzhou, Chongqing, Hubei, Jiangxi, Fujian, Zhejiang, Huanghui, Henan, Jiangxi, Hebei, Beijing, Inner Mongolia, Jilin, Jianjin, Jiaoning, Hainan Dao. In manufacture sector, they more focusing on segment vehicle. It is located off Zhangjiang, Hanxian. Design manufacture wide range of product, including military, off-road vehicle, heavy-duty truck, medium and light truck, medium and large coach buses, mini vehicle and vehicle axle, coming engines, and heavy-duty axle and various vehicle components. Agriculture sector. The company name is China Modern Dairy Holding Limited. It is located Economic and Technological Development Zone in Manshan City, Anhui Province. It produces a lot of milk and cow farming. In services sector, they more focusing on tourism. It is located in Beijing, China. It was the Chinese Emperor Palace from the Ming Dynasty to the end of the Qing Dynasty. So that's all from me today. So thank you for listening my presentation.
Hi, my name is Azizi. So right now I want to explain about region 3, which is in East Asia. So there's a 3 country that we have choose. The first one is Japan, second one is China, and the last one is Korea. So these 2 powerful country in its economy, it is Japan, and the second one is China. Slightly explanation about background Toyota company. It is third largest automotive manufacturer, and it has annual income around 120 billions, and it is located in Aichi, which is headquarter of Toyota City, and it has produced around 5.5 vehicle per year, and it also have a 56 manufacturing plant across 6 continents, and it employs around 200,000 workers. Administrator of Toyota company. There's a 3 person in charge, which is the founder Kichiro Toyoda and CEO Akio Toyoda, and last but not least managing director Takeshi Suzuki. So there's a lot of company that we're familiar in Malaysia, for example Mitsubishi, Honda, Mazda, and some other automotive manufacturer. Toyota company practice 3 basic concepts. The first one is automation, they call as Jidoka. It is automation with human intelligence, combining high quality, short delivery, and low cost production. The second one is just in time. to make and deliver what is needed, when is needed, and amount is needed. And last but not least is Kaizen, is continuous improvement. There's a 5-country sub-region in East Asia. First Japan, second Korea, third China, fourth Mongolia, and last but not least Taiwan. But we only discussed only 3 countries in this chapter. There's a 5 island in Japan. First Hokkaido, second Honshu, third Shikoku, fourth Kyushu, and last but not least Ryukyu Island. There's 9 cities in Hokkaido: Otaru, Abashiri, Shari, Asahikawa, Obihiro, Kitami, Wakanai, Sapporo, Hokkaido. In manufacturing sector, Japan already involved in producing skincare product which is made from Hokkaido sugar beets and other locally ground vegetable. It is located in Sapporo Island at Hokkaido, and the product name is Abasal, but we're not so familiar with it. But I think Hadalabo is very familiar and already imported in Malaysia. In agriculture sector, Japan involved in planting tomato. It is located in Tamakomai, Hokkaido. There's a large greenhouse named J Farm Tomakomai. It's grown tomato about 12,000 in all, and each standing about 4 meters tall. In services sector, Japan involved in tourism, which is the making activity when it comes winter. And for example, they like to ice fishing, camping, and eat Japanese tempura on the frozen river. It is located in Sapporo Island. In Honshu Island, there's 11 cities, which is Kyoto, Sendai, Tokyo, Hiroshima, Mount Fuji, Nagoya, Osaka, Kobe, Yokohama, Kyoto, and Akita. In manufacturing sector, Japan involved in electronic. They produce printer, electronic component, and precision part. It is located in Shizuoka. It has multinational electronic component and printer manufacturing company. For example, Star Micronic Company Limited. The CEO of the president, it is Hajime Sato. And other example we can see in Malaysia, it is Canon, Fuji, Xerox, and others than that. In agriculture sector, Japan involved in growing of paddy rice. It is located in Honshu, and it becomes important producer of rice, and it is slightly different with rice in Malaysia because of temperature of area. In services sector, Japan involved in tourism. They attract a lot of tourists to play ski when it comes in winter season. It is located in Nagona, Yuzawa, and Tohoku. It becomes most popular winter sport in Japan. It took about 500 ski resort and located only on the island of Honshu. There's 4 cities in Shikoku Island, which is Kagawa, Tokushima, Kochi, and Ehime. In manufacturing sector, Japan involved in shipbuilding, and the company name is Imabari Shipbuilding Company Limited. It is located in Kauracho, Imabari, and Ehime. It specialized in constructing and repairing a wide range of ships. For example, in Malaysia, we can see company name is Westport. In agriculture sector, Japan involved in planting of citrus. It is located in Gogo Island in Masuyama, Ehime. Fruit farming becomes most popular than rice farming because of the geography and climate condition. In Malaysia, we can see in Cameron Island, they're planting a lot of fruits like strawberries, orange, grape and other than that. In services sector, Japan involved in transportation and the company name is Shikoku Railway. It is located in headquarter Takamatsu Kagawa, operate intercity railway services in the 4 prefecture of the island Shikoku in Japan. In Malaysia, we can see that MRT, LRT also already built. There's 2 parts in Kyushu Island, northern and southern. In northern, which is Fukuoka, Kumamoto, Nagasaki, Oita, Saga. And in southern, which is Kagoshima, Miyazaki, Okinawa. In manufacturing sector, Japan involved in automobiles and automotive parts. The company name is Daihatsu Motor Kyosho Company Limited. It is located in Showa Shiden Nakatsu, Oita. The company develop, design, manufacture and sell automobile, industry vehicle and their parts. In Malaysia, we can see product from Japan, for example Honda, Mitsubishi, Mazda and other than that. In agriculture sector, Japan involved in planting of green tea. It is located in Fukuoka, Kyushu and consists of 7 prefectures, many of which ground Stella green tea. In Malaysia, we can see in Cameron Highland, there's a lot of farm of green tea. In services sector, Japan attract a lot of tourists to come at Huistenbosch as a theme park which is recreate the Netherlands by displaying life-size copy of old Dutch building. It is located in Sasebo, Nagasaki. In Malaysia, we can see as a Genting Highland as a theme park. There's a 7 city in Ryukyu Island which is Amami, Okinawa, Miyako, Yaima, Osumi, Tokara and Kumi. The main economic activities in Okinawa Island, it is fishing sector. The logo to promote Okinawa tuna and want to further expand market outside the prefecture. Agriculture in Okinawa Ryukyu Island, they more focusing on strawberry farming. Strawberry picking is become popular activity in Japan. Taketomi village become attraction for tourists to see the traditional village of 160 Ryukyu houses as charming as it is, historically interesting, and it is located in Yaema district of Okinawa prefecture. There's 10 cities in South Korea, which is Seoul, Ulsan, Bucheon, Busan, Incheon, Daejeon, Suwon-si, Goyang-si, Seongnam-si. Multinational automotive manufacturer, it is located in headquarters in Seoul, South Korea, and the name of the company is Hyundai Motor. Services sector in South Korea, it is transportation. It is located in Daejeon, South Korea, and the company name is Korea Railroad Corporation, or we call that a KORAIL. It is operate commuter, subway, intercity and freight train throughout South Korea. It is facility for everyone to go one destination to another destination. Agriculture sector in South Korea, they planting rice because it's most important and basic food in South Korea. It is located in Seoul. Crisis between North Korea and South Korea. The division of Korea between North and South Korea was the result of the Allied victory in the World War II in 1945, ending the empire of Japan 35 years rule of Korea. The United States and the Soviet Union occupied the country. The boundary between their zone of control along the 38th parallel. Cold War negotiation between the United States and Soviet failed to lead an independent unified Korea. UN supervised elections were held in the US occupied South only. This led the establishment of Republic of Korea in South Korea, which was promptly followed by the establishment of the Democratic People Republic of Korea in North Korea. The United States supported the South, the Soviet Union supported the North, and each government claimed sovereignty over the whole Korean peninsula. The Korean War, which lasted from 1950 to 1953, ended with stalemate and has left the two Koreas separate by the Korea Demilitarized Zone up to the present day. 25 cities in China, which is Xinjiang, Gansu, Tibet, Qinghai, Sichuan, Yunnan, Guangxi, Guangdong, Hunan, Guizhou, Chongqing, Hubei, Jiangxi, Fujian, Zhejiang, Anhui, Henan, Jiangxi, Hebei, Beijing, Inner Mongolia, Jilin, Tianjin, Liaoning, Hainan Dao. Manufacturing sector in China that involved in automotive. It is located in the city of Zihan, Jiangxi, and the company name is Chapman. It is designed and manufactured a wide range of products including military off-road vehicle, heavy-duty truck, medium and light truck, medium and large coach buses, mini vehicle axles, coming engines, heavy-duty axles, and various vehicle components. Agriculture sector in China, they involve in cow farming and production of milk. It is located in Economic and Technological Development Zone in Mashan City, Anhui Province. The company name is China Modern Dairy Holding Limited. The Forbidden City was the Chinese Emperor's palace from the Ming Dynasty to the end of the Qing Dynasty to keep their old culture and to attract a lot of tourists. It is located in Beijing, Xi. That's all from me. Thank you for listening.